So there's your trimmer right there. I'll try to show you it float across. You'll get a little tricky with your map, so you'll be able to... I'd like to get a little closer to this tree. Hold on one second. To show you it roll against you. You'll be better off mapping it than I will. Geez, come on, Ryan, you can do it. Here you go. Let me show you how it moves along with whatever it comes in contact with here. See how that wheel goes along with whatever it's touching here? That'll keep it from, really running into that kind of stuff. Don't cut the tree down. This tree is marked for death. Do you see this? This tree has been deemed unfit for society. I do not have the blade on the mower, though. Watch this. Right along the edge here, if you want to trim, with the flexibility, it bends back and the wheel. Gives you guys a good view. I think I just ran out of either ran out of line or I need to have it. I might have just ran out of line, man. That happens every time I mow at home. Like I used to be with my hand one, it would every single time it'd be like, oh yeah, got to change the spool. I will do that when I'm done here. Let me get this back to where I was. I think I'm in the zone here. Let me see. There we go. Now we're back up working fully autonomous. I do have the leaf blower over there working too. I need to get out of the way here quickly. Sorry about YouTube, folks. That really makes me sad today, man. I was loving our YouTube conversations. We'll get it fixed up though, and we'll be back probably Monday. We can have it back up. Not a big deal. How's the YouTube back on again? It's messing with my emotions, man. Sorry, YouTube. We're in and out today. It's my fault. I was using two phones when we started, and one was still connected to the building Wi-Fi in the back. And I think that's what happened as soon as it's hit and miss. We got 4 or 5 different Wi-Fi, so it really is kind of hit and miss. So it's my fault. Next time I'll turn the Wi-Fi off. They need a bladed trimmer made of aluminum and rubber sealed. Don't patent that before we can make it. So I got the leaf blower out here, 760 CFMs, 190 mile per hour winds. I have our Lawnmower Pro here. Lawnmower Pro, you can cut from 4 to 0.8 inches. Our previous lawnmower was 4 to 1.2 inches. It has the 300 watt dual wing blades underneath. So creating that uplift. We got your binocular cameras on the front, ultrasonic sensors, updated rain sensors. I have the lawn tracks on. We have the binocular cameras on the side. I got the back brace mount on, but also binocular cameras below that. I have the trimmer attachment on. And I have is this one? Oh no, the other one has the This one has the high mount RTK antennas on right now. I have the flexible ones on the other one. Look at the other one. Look at the all-terrain tracks just chunking stuff up. I love it. This shows you how soft the lawn tracks are on the Yarbo, though. We're working with the same grass here, and it's just kind of floating over it, you know? I have it set up at a slower speed on the lawnmower today, just because I needed to stretch this demo. They're both running autonomous at the same time. You see the orange light blinking. That means I'm not controlling them. The blower over there knows I don't want leaves blowing this way. So when it turns on over there, I'm running a parallel pattern, 12-inch overlap, 20-inch width on the lawnmower. You could set up different modes. You could do diamond cuts, parallel cuts, spiral cuts, checkerboard cuts. Whatever kind of cut you like on your grass, pretty much. Somebody said they wanted to see a battle today. Now you're just going to see a race. I think I want to set up like an obstacle course here. And maybe we'll get 2 units out here when it gets warmer. I'll set up an obstacle course, and we'll have our employees see who can win the obstacle course with the Yarbos. Yeah, 2 Yarbos, one covering the front yard, one covering the back. That'd be awesome. My plan is to get multiple acres so I can actually just send the Yarbo out and let it work all day. We do have our new M series coming up as well. That'll be out. We're gonna launch something for that. I think in the next few weeks, you guys will see it. It's upcoming. It's not a unit to replace the Y series that you currently see right here. It's just a smaller, more compact Yarbo. Maybe you have a smaller yard. Maybe you don't need such a big. Maybe you don't need a 2-stage snowblower in your life. Unfortunately, where I live, you do need a 2-stage snowblower in your life. Our Canadian friends, you need a 2-stage snowblower in your life. But if you do live somewhere where you don't get as much snow, you guys will really like the articulating snowplow blade that'll come with the M series. We got a leaf sweeper, a leaf collector, I should say. And also a trimmer will go on the back of that one as well. I think I need to change the trimmer line feed on this one. But I'm not going to do it while it's working and doing an auto plan right now. Leaf blower still going strong over there. Lawnmower's getting a little. This is what the Pro looks like on our core. Like I said, I do have the high mount antennas on right now. I think the future, I think we're just going with the high mounts, but the flexible high mounts. I can hear it mulching up some of the leaves too. So even though we are on kind of the, we got about a month left of winter. I mean a month left of the calendar winter. I don't mean a month left of the weather winter, because that could last anywhere up until, dare I say it, like depending on where you're at, maybe Canada, May. The US here, psh. You can click on those product links right now. Dude, I played golf in Michigan in June and it started snowing on me. So yeah, 2 different units. Oh, I got a stick over there. We got a stick with that bad boy. That's what's great about the Lawnmower Pro, though. You no longer have to worry about, oh, that was a water bottle I ran over. But some of them smaller sticks you would have to go pick up with the other, with the disc and the blades. With the Lawnmower Pro, those dual blades, the wing blades, those things are strong. So some of those smaller sticks, they really take care of. Oh, we do have some questions on YouTube. Hey, what's up, guys and gals? Somebody said these are for lazy people. Those are always my favorite comments. These are for lazy people. Oh, you're lazy. You're just too lazy to go out and mow your lawn. What are we talking about, people? Some people, it's about time. Some people, it's about freedom. Some people, it's about maybe a disability. And yeah, there might be a handful of people who are lazy, but you're entitled to be lazy. You only get so many minutes and so many hours of your life. You get to spend it how you want to spend it. Looks like a little Bugatti cutting grass. That's funny. Snow's melting there, Kristen. Nice. There you go. I got better things to do and maintain my yard, like walk my dog or clean my house. I have 4 kids. Not that I'm spending my free time with the 4 kids, but I'm just saying I could. They don't want to spend time with me. Kristen said hi. Oh, thank you. Speaking of front and backyard, I have a Yarbo for the front and a something for the backyard. Hopefully with our new M series, we can replace that other contraption for you. Some said, dang bots. Bots on the ground, bots in the chats, bots on camera. I'm actually the... Nice automated mower. Thank you. Somebody said they put their $50 down on the M series. Thank you. That's awesome. Yeah, we'll have more on that right soon. They can go faster. I do have the speed set up at like a medium pace on the mower right now. Charlie coming in hot on YouTube. Thanks, Charlie. Charlie coming in hot and inappropriate. Thank you, Charles. Chucky, come on, buddy. We will have more video about the M series coming out soon, for sure. If you guys want to see Ryan in the video, let me know. If I can get a YouTube up to like 75,000, I will dress as a leprechaun, Kathy. But it's going to take me a Guinness or 2 to dress up like that. Also, it'll probably be the world's biggest leprechaun suit, too. And nobody wants to see me in tights. My wife doesn't even want to see me in tights. Somebody said, what are you doing? I just got here. I have a fully autonomous Yarbo Lawnmower Pro with the trimmer attachment on right now. And then I have the Yarbo leaf blower cleaning up some leaves in the back. I think the wind died down a little bit. Let me check. Let me get out of the car for a minute. I have 2 posted stamps of a yard, mostly sidewalk and tiny driveway. GPS in urban areas challenging where I'm at. Yeah. I live in an urban area. I will say earlier, so with this unit right here, I was having like some, not necessarily GPS issues, but not as good as my other unit with the GPS. And then I realized I had not set up the PPVS settings in the new unit. Once I just set those up to 330 feet for mapping, 330 feet for while it's working, everything's been great. But you know, it's one of those things where you just got to remember to check your settings, make sure everything's set up correctly. And a lot of the times, I would say 90% of the errors I see are usually like user errors. And that's me too. I'm not lying. Now, I have a lot of those too. But that's how you learn. I mean, while it's an autonomous robot, you still have a relationship with it. You know, there's definitely still relationships going on. You have to get your settings right. You have to, I mean, it's, you know, but once you get it dialed in, it's like your best friend. You know, it really is. So we got all these leaves picked up. We got a lawnmower out here working. Look at, I parked on the grass here. This is my work vehicle, don't judge me. I only drive 10 miles to work every day. I'm not buying a nice car. Not even 10 miles, probably 5 or 6. Also, I do have a nicer car, and my wife drives it, so yay. She got a nice oil change the other day. I was like, come on, man. It's always on E. There's 2 types of people in this world. People who drive around with a full tank of gas and people that drive around with an empty tank of gas. And they always seem to marry each other, don't they? Looks like that bad boy has done its job today. Let me bring it over real quick. Is that explosives? I don't know what that means. From Detroit, but I live in Phoenix. What's up? You better be a Tigers fan still. So yeah, I'm too close to the lawnmower. I'm gonna get the leaf blower back over here though. We are outside of Chicago in the USA right now. I am from Grand Rapids, Michigan originally though. Man, you hear that wind? Listen to that. Woo! Cold too. Sorry, I'm gonna drive this other one over here. I'm letting the lawnmower work right now. There we go. I gotta get control of this one real quick. So this is our 2-stage leaf blower right here. I do have the all-terrain tracks on it right now. You can definitely see like how they dig a little bit more. The lawn track, I'll show you the difference between those and then the lawn tracks right now. So obviously when you're mowing and doing stuff like that, you'll have the lawn tracks on. This is the lawn tracks. You can see they're not tearing up anything, but I'm not going to transfer this one over yet because we're gonna get more snow and I'm gonna put the 2-stage snowblower on the front of this as soon as we do. I do have the tow hitch on the back. So these are some pretty wet, nasty leaves. gonna shoot up and down if you want. You want to raise it up a little bit. Maybe get a different angle on the leaves like that. Really, whatever tweaks what you want to do to your settings. I'm gonna try to get it over a little bit. I will say these are my leaves from the fall. I was able to save them over here. You got 3 settings on the blower. Yeah, I don't know where all our snow. Last week, this was all snow. The beginning of last week. But that's the best part of having a modular yard system. You never know. It could be snow one day. You could be mowing the next day. You could be clearing leaves. We got the tow package on the back. Can even raise this up a little bit higher. Mind you, I'm working with gloves here, so it takes a little bit longer. So that's your Yarbo leaf blower. Then I'm gonna go back over. We can go over to the lawnmower. Let me see where we're doing over here. I'm running a lot of different devices here, a couple phones. This one's out working fully autonomous over here. Don't pay any attention to the guy who parked on the some guy parked on the curb here. I'm gonna send this one back out as well. So just like that, now we're both back out. We're working fully autonomous here. Couple different work plans. I can show you guys real quick since we're talking modularity. This is your 2-stage Yarbo snowblower. I just disconnected this the other day. Yes, I'll move it inside. This is your 2-stage Yarbo snowblower right here. So this goes right on the same core. You got your 24-inch width, 12-inch height, 2-stage snowblower, binocular cameras, lights, bumper, snow shovel, anything gets stuck in there. You got your chute rotation, -10 to 190 degrees, deflector, -5 to 55 degrees, and it goes on the same core. So that way you're getting that. I literally took this off the other day and boom, put the leaf blower on. I mean, it took 60 seconds. Well, it actually took me a little longer because I fumbled around with the screw. But, you know, that's what's great about the Yarbo. If I want to, like I did the other day, you guys saw me, I put this leaf sweeper on. You can tow it right on the back, pick up your leaves. No more, you don't need a rake anymore. You know, you can pick up one of these for about 120 bucks at a big box store, 100 bucks. 120 bucks. I got a dethatcher that goes right on the back. I have an aerator that goes right on the back. This is your Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. It's our trimmer attachment. There's a rusty a rusty Allen wrench somebody left out named Ryan. It wasn't me, I swear. All right, let me get out of the wind so I don't scream my head off anymore. But yeah, it's nice, man. This is the great thing about this is that you don't have to be out here with it. I really could be inside right now. It would be a boring live stream, but let me get in here real quick. It would be a boring live stream, but you know what? That's the whole point of the Yarbo. Did I just fog up my camera? Look at that. This weather is nuts, dude. There we go. There's our Yarbo Lawnmower Pro, actually. So we launched the Pro and the trimmer in 2025. We do still have our standard Yarbo lawnmower deck. Oh my God, my leg is cramping up in this car. God, being big stinks, man. The only benefit to being big is I get to be a hero when like a grandma at the grocery store asks me to grab something off the top shelf for her. And it does happen every time I'm at the store almost. And then you just feel like Superman. You're like, yes, woman, our lady, I will get it for you. Oscar said, hi, what's up? Where can a person purchase one from? If you guys want to know more, just go to yarbo.com. We got a code SB400 right now, $400 off. That's SB400 during the live stream. I'm going to be on here for about another half hour, maybe. Like I said, we got our bundles. We have our Snowblower bundles, our Lawnmower Pro bundles, our trimmer packages, our leaf blower packages. I mean, you can really bundle just about anything. Angel said, what a good invention. Thank you. Yeah, Michael, you don't like those leaves on the all-terrain tracks? I'm not going to change the all-terrain tracks yet, though. You can see there's no leaves on the lawn tracks. So normally if I'm running the leaf blower, that's what I'd use. But I'm not going to change the tracks on the other unit yet because we're going to get more snow. I'm going to have it out in the snow, so I'm not going to change the tracks yet. But I don't care. I don't care about the leaves in there. They come off when I drive it around a little bit, so... Also, it kind of makes the Yarbo look like a bad you-know-what because it's out like, it's just tough and dirty. I like my Yarbo like I like my martinis. I like them dirty. So yeah, we got our leaf blower out. That's a 760 CFM, 190 mile per hour wind leaf blower. And we have our Yarbo Lawnmower Pro out, 20-inch width on the deck. We're doing an 18-inch overlap. It'll cut from 4 to 0.8 inches. Binocular cameras on the front, lights on the front. Bumper, 270-degree bumper, rain sensors, ultrasonic sensors. There's the side cameras looking at me. If I want to kind of, watch this. Show you guys something cool. So if I want to watch it work, look at that. Also, if I want to talk, I can talk through the Yarbo. If I want to listen, if I want to talk, I can talk. Let me turn this off. Hello. So you can freak people out. Here is your camera. So you guys want to watch on the camera. You want to see what your Yarbo's doing. You want to look in your backyard. You want to do all that fun stuff. You just go to the Smart Vision. You got your rear camera. You can control the Yarbo with this. So if you're gone on vacation, you want to drive your Yarbo out somewhere, you can drive it out somewhere just like this. Kind of fun, right? So it's been out here for almost an hour. It's at 94% of the battery. Shows you the battery life on the lawnmower itself. I don't want the battery on my... Let me start this up real quick. Got my seat warmer on. It's cold. I'm glad we made it back up on YouTube, though. I love the YouTube comments, man. I love the audience. You guys are so good. Facebook, what's up, everyone on Facebook? Harley, what's up? Even though it says Frank Betty Bassett's. Mojo said, you know what it's going to run me? You can click on any of the product links. I don't know if they're up on YouTube, though. We have a bunch of different bundles. Right now, we have a $400 off coupon, SB400, during the live stream. That's for the brand new units. That's our leaf blower out there right there. So all our units run off the same core. This is our Y series core. This is our big dog core. I see we still have some of our certified refurbished units available as well. Those are B+ units, 2-year warranty, free shipping, new battery. You can bundle it. You can get the snowblower, you can get the lawnmower, you can get the lawnmower plus trimmer. You cannot get the Lawnmower Pro, though. And then also our new units come with up to a 5-year warranty. Those are free shipping as well. You can do 0% financing. Yeah, so if you want the peace of mind of a new unit, there you go. If you want a certified refurbished one, you can order those as well at yarbo.com/certified-refurbish. We have limited quantities of those, so not a ton of them. But like I said, B+ units, new battery. And right now, all our new units are $400 off with the coupon code SB400. There's our blower out working right there. I did start the car up. My tushy was getting cold, so I got the... It went from like 50, 55 to 30, like a school speeding zone or something. Micro, next week I'm ordering the Lawnmower Pro plus the trimmer package. Only order it during the live stream, man. Might be able to give you a discount. Rangley said, sounds sluggish. No, it's moving at a nice medium pace, man. I like to set it a little slower when it's mowing. The new M series, though, does go a little bit faster. But it's not a beast like the Y series. It's just different case study, smaller yard, more compact. Doesn't have the 2-stage snowblower, but it will have an articulating snowplow blade. If you live somewhere where you don't need a snowblower, it might be a good option. We're going to be launching a Kickstarter for that here in a couple weeks. The whine you hear is actually just coming from the motor. It's not struggling. It's just that motor's got to run a 2-stage snowblower. It runs a 760 CFM, 190 mile per hour leaf blower that you're seeing right there. I actually like to hear that whine a little bit, especially when it's out working. I liken it to those electric cars. Like, I like to hear a little bit of noise come off of something. So funny, I'm bundling up and hiding in my car right now. I got 2 robots out doing all the work for me today. Yeah, if you guys want to know more, just go to yarbo.com. You guys can price out bundles. There is a code SB400. Yeah, that leaf blower does sound like a turbo jet, man. But I tell you what, it's funny because I have a handheld Greenworks blower that I use for like patio and stuff. And I had it before I worked for Yarbo, so it wasn't like I bought it. I wouldn't have bought it if I would have known Yarbo was going to give me a leaf blower. But it's 460 CFMs, 140 mile per hour wind. And at that pace, I can get about 20 minutes with it. With this Yarbo at 760 CFMs, 190 mile per hour winds, I can get well over an hour. Look how cloudy and dusty and nasty it is, man. It's just gray today. Lawnmower's out here having fun, though. Probably could have turned the 0-point turn off just for the tread, but I don't care. It's like aerating the grass right now anyways. Who cares? It's running a fully autonomous. Both of these are running fully autonomous right now, though. When we're done with this, I need to go in and change the trimmer line, which should only take about a minute or two. We go. So it's not too bad a Friday. We started off and fumbled a little bit off of YouTube, came off, now back on, so that's nice. A lot of great comments on YouTube. I appreciate everybody joining us. It's a great Friday, but guess what, man? We're heading into the weekend. I know I'm excited. Maybe too excited. It was better. My day yesterday was insane. I got in an Uber, made it to O'Hare, flew to LaGuardia, got another Uber, went out to Long Island, got to work with my amazing New York Yarbo team, got back in an Uber, back to LaGuardia, then a flight back to Chicago, and then an Uber home. And I will say, it's amazing how everything was exactly on time. The longest we were delayed was a couple minutes in, we taxied for about 20 minutes in Chicago, which, I don't know if you guys fly into O'Hare ever. It's the worst. American Airlines never has enough gates. It's always the case, man. Never enough. Also, the reason I'm sitting in a car is not because I'm a wimp, but it's really windy out there. And you see the trees are bending and windy. So it's affecting the noise as far as talking. So I can already feel my voice going out a little bit from yelling. It's good to be live, though. It's good to be out here. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with my Yarbo this weekend. I know what I got coming up, though. I'm going to have to put the tow hitch on the back, and I'm going to be I'm going to bring the cart home. I'm going to be towing around a bunch of mulch. I got some rocks I need moved around the area as well. And then I'm going to need it to, I'm going to dethatch. You can see this needs to be dethatched as well, so I'll do that here. And then we'll do some aerating, because I like to seed in the spring and the fall. So yeah, I got a lot of work planned for my Yarbo at home. I got a bunch of topsoil I gotta get. So that's the good thing about that too, is I can unload the topsoil right from my, back of the truck, right into a cart with the Yarbo, and then I can take it wherever I want. I don't need to lift those 40, 50-pound bags of soil. I don't need to lift those 40-pound bags of mulch. The Yarbo can tow up to like 500 to 1,000 daily usage, 3,500 straight line pounds. I was shocked though too with the new M series, man. We're gonna try to keep it up to about 200 pounds daily usage. So not bad. I don't know a lot of other robotic lawnmowers that can tow 500 to 1,000 pounds. I don't really think there's any, honestly. Where'd all my YouTube commenters go? All right, I'm gonna get out of the car now. I'm nice and toasty. I think I can handle the next 20 minutes outside here. Woo! My buns are toasty from the seat warmer. I'm good now. It is very windy though. Look at these trees. Look at this. These are the days you don't want to be outside. Look at that pine tree right now. Woo, we'll get blown over. Yeah, I better keep the tripod up. It's way windier than I thought, kids. Got some leaves cleared up over here though. Got your Yarbo Lawnmower Pro. Show you guys the safety settings real quick. Look how it just shut off. How it just shut off. It knows I'm close. Let's try this one. Oh, look at these yard tracks. I love it. All terrain, baby. See how it just stopped as well? Safety setting. Here's my foot. Oh man, it's gonna take me years to get this stuff out of here. Ha ha! I don't mind. I guess you can kind of see some lines right now. It's trying. I just love the sleekness of the Pro with the trimmer on the back. I mean, it's just an awesome machine, man, you know? So they're all working fully autonomous right now. I'm not controlling them. These are all mapped out areas. It's got a 16.5 feet buffer with the trimmer on. That way, you know, your kids are out playing in the yard, or, you know, safety first here at Yarbo, always. How gray it is out here. I know this phone, let me see this lens real quick. Maybe it's a little. It looks like my glasses when they're all fogged up, you know? right, let me sit down a minute. We'll go over some YouTube comments real quick. Yeah, man, it's nuts out here. It's the wind gusts. I know Chicago's called the Windy City because of its politics. And don't even get me started on the Chicago Bears moving to Indiana. I'm not happy. I am not happy. I'm about 5 minutes away from the where they're going to build the new stadium in Illinois right here, right now. I'm not happy with my Chicago Bears. I even contemplated giving up my fandom and becoming a Green Bay Packer fan like the rest of my family. I cannot wrap my head around the Bears ever going to Indiana. I'm not happy. I seriously was debating on becoming a Green Bay Packer fan. Somebody said, is that the same one that was plowing? Yeah, both of these had, when you guys saw me during the Super Bowl, both of these had the plow blades and the snowblower attachment on the front. I still have the snowblower tracks on that one. They're the all-terrain tracks, we call them. But this one's been fully converted to a lawn track now, just because I don't know what the weather's going to be like these days, and we're going to be getting into mowing season shortly. This is our flagship Lawnmower Pro. This is our big dog right here with our Y series with the trimmer attachment on the back. Said I need one of these. Banger Zero said, I just heard about the Bears today. My mind is blown. I'm not happy. I've been a Bears fan for probably 42, 43 years. Jim McMahon, Super Bowl Shuffle, Walter Payton, William Perry, Richard Dent, Mike Singletary. Those were when I grew up, man. And I grew up with a dad who was a Packer fan. So already I was the black sheep. But, and I've lived in Chicago now for almost 25 years. And I'm not a happy camper at all. And I get it. It's right across the border. Not a huge deal. But it is a huge deal when your fight song says you're the pride and joy of Illinois. If it's in your fight song, that's like your DNA. Then you got to stay. I'm sorry. You just got to do it, man. You're the pride and joy of Illinois. You can't have that in your fight song and then go to Indiana. You just can't do it. So, yeah, I was tempted to disown them. And it happens right when they're getting good, too. They're finally getting good. And it's like, oh, how could the Bears organization is always like, how can I screw this up? So, I don't know, man. Some of my friends in Wisconsin might get their wish, man. There might be a day I put on a Packer hat. I don't think so, but they could. I don't know if I could. I don't like green. I like green when it comes to money and grass. That's it. My wife's a Giants fan. She's from New York. When I played football, I wore 56 because of Lawrence Taylor. That was before I knew he was a schmuck. But yeah, no, maybe I could switch over to the Giants. I don't know. If J.J. McCarthy was going to last a while in Minnesota, I'd think about it, but I don't think he's going to last that long. And I love J.J., but... Somebody said, well, you voted for communism. Why does everybody assume everybody votes the same way here in Illinois? I don't get it. I live in Illinois. I'm from West Michigan. I wasn't born into it. I just moved here. And yeah, I don't get it. Everybody assumes everybody in a certain area votes the same way. I don't understand it. Not that I want to discuss how I vote with anybody. That's, but yeah, not everybody here votes the same way or thinks the same way or, trust me. Some of us are nuanced. snowblower drag racing. We could do that. Who says, why is everybody upset about the Bears? I'm not upset. I'm not upset. I'm a little hurt. Just because of the fact that there is some civic pride to having a team in your state. It'd be like the Lions moving over to Toledo. Just doesn't seem right. And yes, I get it. I know the Giants play over in New York. But the thing about that is there's not a lot of room in New York City to build a football stadium. And all they were doing at the Meadowlands before that was hiding Jimmy Hoffa and stuff, so. And also the new stadium was going to be like 10 minutes from my house here in Illinois. I moved out of the city a couple years ago on purpose. I couldn't take it anymore. And if you're going to put me in the burbs, I better be able to go see my Bears. I love going to see the Cubbies down in Wrigleyville, though, so I can't. I did go see the Michigan Northwestern game at Wrigley Field this year as well. And I never minded. I don't like, well, Soldier Field was always a pain in the, you know what, even when I lived in the city, because you're talking, you got to get off at Roosevelt on the Red Line, and then you got to walk about 1.5 miles to get to the stadium. Forget taking an Uber down there. You're not getting anywhere close, or, you know, so Soldier Field was always one of the most inconvenient, albeit museum campus in Chicago is so beautiful, and how Daniel Burnham designed, nothing to be built on that side of the Lakeshore Drive type of thing. Like, it's beautiful over there, but yeah, never fun to get over there. That's for sure. So, okay, the lawnmower is finished. Leaf blower's almost done. All right, kids. Let's go inside. I can go inside. We'll answer some questions real quick. If you got any questions, let me know right now, because I'm going to go inside. We can do a little Q&A while I'm inside here. I can drive this one right inside and park it real quick. Let me grab the... Let me drive this bad boy inside, show you guys how you can just take it over if you want to. I'm gonna have to change out the somebody said I still can't believe somebody said I live in Illinois and I voted for that. If I can quote the great Ferris Bueller, I don't believe in isms. It is almost the weekend, folks. We got about 3 hours left. Unless my boss tells me right now I can go home early because she's awesome. So yeah, this is the Yarbo lawnmower trimmer. I need some string. Here's what the Yarbo blade sounds like on the Pro. That's how loud it is, the mower. About 60 decibels. We liken it to like a cat purring. There's our 2-stage snowblower. Remind me I got to bring that inside before I leave tonight, so Micro doesn't drive down from Michigan and take it. I know he's been eyeballing it. Just to show you how big these are, this is my foot, kids. I don't think people understand how big a Yarbo is. There's nothing in the market like a Yarbo. Like, literally nothing. My hand is getting cold. Oh, yeah, that's right. Got to take the turns a little wider with the trimmer on. Not crazy though. Still has a nice 0-point turn. It's like driving a car inside right now, man. It's nuts. Open the door up a little bit more. Oh, I collided. My hands are cold. My steering's... Watch it hit this door, though. Watch here. This is what I talked about with the flexibility on the trimmer. See that? Just a genius design right there. To be able to just kind of glide along with things. Same here. Watch. I'm bringing it inside. No worries. Bam. Just like that. I mean, that's such like a genius design. I'd like to say I did it, but I didn't. I'm going to park it inside this weekend. Probably have to straighten it out a little bit. All right, Ryan. Don't embarrass yourself here, Ryan. Everyone's watching. Everyone's watching. And just like that, it's recharging. Micro said floors. 1 second. All right, kids, let me check out YouTube real quick, see if we got any other questions, comments. And then we're going to head into the weekend. I appreciate everybody joining, man. I know we had a little hiccup to start. All right, I'm sending the tripod. I'm extending it real quick. My hands are frozen. Tripod's frozen. Life is good, though. All right, doon. All right, let me flip this around. Hey, there we go. Let's flip this around. All right, there we go. Nose is a little red. I'm going to send the other unit back to charge right now. Let me see if I might not have a path. I don't know. Hey, Bill. Let me see if I can send this one back. I'm going to end that one. Let me see. I don't know if I have a path from here, though. 1 second. So, yeah, you can automatically send... Oh, I don't have a path back to that. So let me get over to YouTube real quick. We got a couple more minutes. Once again, that coupon code is SB400. You have a couple more minutes if you order during the live stream. Don't forget, too, you can go to yarbo.com/certified-refurbished. You can check out our B Plus units, 2-year warranty, new batteries. Those are about $1,800 off. So if you want to snag one of those, snag one of those. There we go. I got 30 minutes this weekend. Hello from, is that Bavaria? Are both Yarbo in the same zone? These ones were not working in the same zone. I had 2 different mapped out areas. I'm running off 2 different data centers. They're just 2 different Yarbos. So no, they weren't in the same zone. If they were in the same zone, they'd probably both stop because they would see each other and see an obstacle and try to avoid it. So they'd probably just be a standstill for a minute. Micro said I need to watch some how-to videos on the Pro and the trimmer. You just did. You just watched a how-to video. I actually have to change out the, when we're done with this, I'm going to put a new spool on this. We're going to change out. This is what the line looks like. Pretty much just like your standard trimmers, you know, when you with the standard trimmers, kind of what they look like. So I'm going to change that out. I don't know if I'll do it today or if I'll do it on Monday morning. I don't know. I got a couple more hours left, though. I can get it done, probably get it done today. But yeah, so just as we wrap up, so we had the Lawnmower Pro out today, the trimmer out today, the lawnmower, the Yarbo leaf blower out today with the 760 CFMs, 190 mile per hour winds. Now this is right here. I can talk to you guys real quick. I can walk you through it. Just show you really quick. Here's the Pixel phone that got me in trouble at the start of this thing. I don't do well with non-Apple products. I don't know why. I just don't do well with those. This is our standard Yarbo lawnmower, though. Same 20-inch width on the deck that you saw on the Pro. 270-degree bumper. We got your binocular cameras on the front, rain sensors, ultrasonic sensors, lights. We got it all right here. But if you flip it up, this is the difference. This is the one I use at my house right now. It has the 2 spinning disc with the blades underneath to give it a micro mulching cut. Like I said, the width is about 19.2 inches, 20 inches, give or take. So yeah, it gives you the micro mulch. These are 150 watt motors though, so not as powerful. So that's why we kind of came through in 2025 with our new, I can show you guys under the deck. This is the Lawnmower Pro. So this is what I was just using outside here. We upgraded the cameras, upgraded the rain sensors, same 270-degree bumper. There's probably new technology inside there as well. And lights on the front. But underneath is where we really changed things up. So we went from 150 watts to 300 watt motors. And you can see the deck is opened up more underneath. Then we went from the 2-disc, I can move this a little bit closer. We went from the 2-disc, 5 blades on each to the 2 straight blades. Now these can be sharpened, they're dual-sided or double-sided blades, winged. Now the reason we do the wing blades, a lot of the electric lawnmowers and the electric can't create that uplift that the gas-powered ones. So the way to counter that is to create the wing blades underneath to create the uplift for some of those heavier grasses like the fescue, things like that. Still 20-inch deck. It's just opened up, less clogging underneath. And then all our Yarbo cores come with the Smart Assist module. So this is our SAM module, goes right on the core. You can kind of see it in this picture right here, what it looks like. Here we are towing a boat. This goes on, you can set it off in patrol mode. It's got the binocular cameras. Maybe you need to tow some things around. You need a little bit shorter, stubbier version of the Yarbo. You can do that right there. So yeah, so that's it. You guys, man, I had an awesome Friday. Thanks for being with me. A lot of technical difficulties at the start, but you know what? Look at Super Yarbo. We got it done, and we're heading into the weekend. We're gonna have fun. Stay tuned. Our M series stuff. You guys want to know more about that? Go to yarbo.com. You can kind of read up on the M series, what it's going to be. Obviously, like I said, it's not a replacement for the Y series. They're two different beasts, two different sizes, two different case studies, different yards, you name it. But maybe the M series will be the one that you kind of want. If you're like me, you live more in an urban environment. I think the M series is going to be perfect. I think it's going to be perfect for actually my size lawn. So I'm interested to use it and play around with it once we get them up and once we get it rolling. So all right, Micro, take care, buddy. Everyone else, YouTube, you guys, thank you so much for being with us, even though we were in and out of all that today, man. But have a